I just watched a review about a low budget movie called The Ruins. And then immediately afterwards, the thoughts that were going through my head, I wound up clicking, like I just like kind of like instinctively like knew. I watched this thing about a stop. This cop was harassing this guy. Actually, I'll put the two in the description. At least, it'd be a good reference for me. What I'm getting at is there has been an infection, the natural order of things. Those who actually have the authority and who are mentally stable were treated as incorrect and often crazy and subject to. So, like I said before, that's why the Black Law Dictionary dictates the criminal justice system, the justice for criminals. And this goes with your personal life too. As I wrote a while back, the accusers are often the guilty ones. A relationship you see and someone's accusing someone of cheating, and sometimes that is true. But a lot of times it's the person doing the accusing is the... And if... Note to self, if someone makes you feel unease, like they're fucking up on my shit, that's the whole... It's been like kind of like a mirror, it's really them that you should be watching them. They're the ones that are fucking up. And what it is I can speak only for myself, because sometimes I wonder what the fuck is going on with everyone else. Born into an infection that was outside of myself. And the infection, you realize the infection out there. Ones like us, we've realized it. But see, it's gotten inside of us too. So, say a parent that gave you all these bizarre concepts, and you start waking up to the bizarre concepts, like, no, this is all wrong. But you still feel like, say, somewhat subordinate to them. Like, they can still affect you. And you get, like, tensed up, And we all had our own traumas from such people. And I was watching this new channel I found. She just started making videos. I found out, actually, she commented on Gary's, one of his videos, and someone said click on her page, and I did. I'm glad I did. I don't necessarily agree with the name of her channel. It's Love Always Wins, or Love Always Triumphs. Actually, I'll try to put a description in this too. But yeah, like the plants on movie review, they mimic cell phone sounds, and they bait and switch the people in the movie, because they're stuck in this ancient Mayan thing, and they have no cell phone reception, but they keep on hearing cell phone down in this tunnel. So they wound up going there after a lot of issues, and they find that the cell phone's broken. Is that actually the plants that was doing it? And then the plants, once there's like a cut they then infect your cut. And if you really review what goes on internally, one of the things going on internally, and this is a way like a lot of the energy vampirism was done, is something that's bad, like say the pain, right? Some of the pain, somehow, we'll say the infection or vampirism, the leeching, was able to release pleasure as well. And I can't think of any examples right now, but like often in life, like certain people do certain things to give you the impression, say that whether it's good, but it's like really detrimental to you. Well, let's take the law for example. Like we were under the impression that the law was good for us, and it wasn't. The so-called law, it wasn't. It was mimicking. It was giving you a false image and also false feelings, as it basically violated you and your divine rights. Also, when thinking about this stuff right here, something came up like, don't you remember long ago? There was like an agreement. And now that agreement has been fulfilled. And we wake up with more power and, immortal. Something like, I don't know, it's time to just like it was maybe it's better that I don't share it too much. And if there's any other out there like me like this, sometimes if you go into too much detail, then you rob that person of capturing it for themselves, and ours would be slightly different than each other's. But yeah, don't you remember? And anyways, one of the things, say, it's been a fakery, a mimicking. I deal with cops a decent amount. Sometimes I'll go up to them, start a friendly conversation just to get some points in their head, and see also their reactions too, because you gotta. So a lot of times, like, are these robots? Like seriously, they do seem like they're robots. Some of them, like it's just like they're cyborgs or something. I don't know if it's like in the fine print of the contract that spellcasts them into that or what. But if you internally don't feel like you're you're not the criminal, and you're not the subject, that actually you have the authority. Like that's what with those cops, I remind myself, no, that's what their profession is, criminal. And if any, say it's me and 4 cops, policymen, to protect the policies of the abusive system, the criminal system. That's why they call them the policemen, the policymen. But like when interacting with them, if I remind myself, no, if anyone has a sense of justice and has justice within them, it's me, not them. And somehow, even though they have weapons in the delusions that they have the right to use on me for these legal statutes, never bow down to a statute. But they have these they're delusional, and they have weapons, and they have the right to violence because I broke some statute written somewhere, they don't even know where, by someone that neither one of us know, because you're willing to do harm to these cops are willing to do harm to someone who didn't do any harm to anybody. Bizarre. Weird. I think they might be on drugs. I mean, not like saying my business, unless they're going around creating harm to people, right? Not letting them live their lives freely and roam the earth that they're born on freely. Then they should be stopped. They should be. I mean, because it's like, do whatever fucking drug you want. I don't give a shit. If you own anything, it's your body, right? And you don't even own your body. The water comes and goes out of you. The flowing water. The dancing water. But if you're, saying doing some sort of drug, like a belief system, like they've consumed and are consumed by, doing some sort of drug where they start going around harassing, especially total strangers, and threatening violence on them, those people need to be stopped. Yep. It's an infection that has been mimicking something else. Something we haven't been able to see. But I'm starting to see it. And it's you. It's me. And you see the affection all around you, but it's also within you, just like the plants. And the plants, like in the little trailer thing I'll put in, were able to mimic cell phone sounds, human sounds, yelling, orgasms. I'm also going to put a short video of the spider. The spider's children. When it bites, it leaves a black mark. And they chose the thinker's path. And they mimic the inspired ones, being us. The thinker's path, the Golgotha. From the Golgotha, say, like what I was saying, like the good feelings, like how it's like, if you really watch internally, like what's been going on within you, this is one of the things, is you get these feelings. It was able to press, like, say, certain buttons as I was eating your energy or something. So if you feel like, say, with the cops or like a family member that, say with the family member stuff, a lot of them, they feel solid that they're right in a very wrong way. But they don't know that. Like, they think they have their stuff together, but when you really look at what they're doing, their subconscious mind is overflowing like a septic tank, and they're locked in very unhealthy way. They're so locked into the unhealthy way it feels healthy to them. And they feel solid in what makes you unsolid. And somehow they got the video of like the cop stopping. The cop in the short video is obviously mentally ill, especially this cop. Like something fucking wrong with him. But he keeps on asking the guy he's harassing, the guy who was just sitting in his car, "Are you okay?" Like suggesting that guy is not okay. So yeah, it's been, I guess, if there is a premise to this video, it's mimicking. That's what's been going on.